Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm just gonna do a really quick short video because I want to. Anyway, I just got back from London. It's about 24 hours since I got back. I'm still a bit jet laggy, a little bit exhausted to be honest. I just want to sleep all day and I have work tomorrow. But anyway, I just want to mention a bit of this story is that I'm not sure you can see this on my head. I have a Hufflepuff cap going on. I bought this at the Warner Brothers studio when I was in London, and I really enjoyed my time there. By the way, I'm not sure I'm gonna vlog. I'm gonna post my vlog there because it's kind of a random video. I bought a Hufflepuff cap because actually, I honestly have no idea what house I am in. So what happened was the first time I used the Pottermore quiz when it was just released, it was pretty new. I think Harry Potter just ended. I got a Ravenclaw, which I was quite fine with it because Ravenclaw is, you know, the smart house and all that, and I do see myself as above average intelligence, so I'm quite okay with it. I have no problem. But then, for whatever reason, I lost my password. I lost my access to my email, so I no longer was able to access to that account. So I created a brand new account because there was some interactive games with it, and I got a Slytherin, which at first I was a little bit like, oh, I don't really want to be a Slytherin because Slytherin's all the bad guys. But then I eventually, you know, it didn't take me long, but I eventually just accepted that I am Slytherin, and I'm quite fine with being a Slytherin because Slytherin usually refers to being ambitious, being very cautious, being very a bit more um, dreamy kind of person. I don't know what word, I have no idea what word I'm trying to go for, but I do feel like I have some qualities of Slytherin, so I wasn't like very against it. And then after that, I started my YouTube channel and I focused more on using a different email address, which is the Green Mateus email address. And so I did again a Pottermore quiz, thinking that I will be able to solve whether I'm actually Ravenclaw or I'm a Slytherin, but I got a Hufflepuff. I got a Hufflepuff, and hence why when I went to Warner Brothers Studio, I decided to buy a Hufflepuff cap because that's my primary email. So I was like, okay, you know what, it's my primary account now. You know, let's just roll with it being Hufflepuff. And again, I'm very fine with being Hufflepuff. I'm a very nice person in general. I think a lot of people have said that I'm too nice to a fault, so I was quite fine with it. But then when it came down to the shop, because I really wanted a scarf, and I wanted a new cap for a long time, so it came at a pretty good time. But I also wanted a scarf because I find that scarf is really practical, especially when you go to a cold weather. I don't use scarf often because I'm in Malaysia, which is very hot. But I thought, you know, if I ever go to a kind of cold country, it'd be nice to have a scarf that I actually like instead of buying out of necessity. So I wasn't able to decide whether I want to get a Hufflepuff scarf or a Slytherin scarf or a Ravenclaw scarf because unlike this hat, which is quite dull in color, um, the scarf is very brightly colored, so I was a bit intimidated to buy something so bright, which attract attention, and then it doesn't mean anything to me. So I didn't buy the scarf at the end of the day. I came back scarfless. I was visiting the King Cross, the Platform 9 3/4 shop the next day, which was 2 days ago, and I actually sat down in my hotel. I created a brand new account. I did a Pottermore quiz. I want to decide which house I'm actually in. But on my fourth attempt, I got a freaking Gryffindor. A Gryffindor, like who wants to be a Gryffindor? Gryffindor is like the most overrated house ever, and I don't know. I also never thought myself as a Gryffindor. Like when I first take the Pottermore quiz, I've always considered myself as either one of the three houses that I mentioned before, but never Gryffindor because I'm not a hero. I'm not courageous. I don't save the world in any way. You know, I'm more of a coward, if anything. So I was like a bit appalled by the idea that I got Gryffindor. And the worst of all is that it didn't help me solve my all-time debate. I'm back in Malaysia right now. I didn't buy any of my scarf at the Platform 9 3/4 because I was kind of over the idea of doing another Pottermore quiz. But my family is actually going to London tomorrow. Yeah, I came back for work and then they're going to London for holiday, so nice to meet them. They are going to London, and I've already told my mom to get me a scarf from Platform 9 3/4 because I want a scarf. And I just need to figure out what scarf I want, what house I want. So I'm going to do the Pottermore quiz one more time. This will be my 5th attempt. So this should be the one that would tell me what house I really am. I've hit Ravenclaw, I've hit Slytherin, I've hit Hufflepuff, and I've hit Gryffindor. So let's see what I'll get. Okay, so we are now at the Pottermore website, and this is my new account. I created my account, Green Mateus. I have no Hogwarts house, I have no Patronus, I have no wand, I have not done Ilvermorny house. Sorting, I've already done all these quizzes before. I'm a big Potter head, so I've done all these quizzes before, so it's nothing new to me. So we're just gonna go jump straight to our Hogwarts house. Okay, let's hope this would help solve my identity crisis, I guess. Oh, I don't want to read. I want to go back. Okay, beginning experience. Sorting ceremony. Let's go. Okay, before we begin, I just want to guess what I personally think I am. I know I'm definitely not a Gryffindor. I don't think I'm ambitious enough to be a Slytherin, to be perfectly honest. So I'm gonna guess I'm between a Ravenclaw or a Hufflepuff. I would say I'm more of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw. Hence why I'm so down with buying a Hufflepuff cap, because I feel like Ravenclaw is, yeah, it represents intelligence, and I generally do very well academically. But I think outside of academics, I'm not really that good in a lot of things, so I'm not gonna pretend like I deserve the Ravenclaw position. But I'm not against it. I'll be fine with it if I get a Ravenclaw, but I do think I'm more of a Hufflepuff than anything. So yeah, Forest or River? This actually feels like the same quiz I did, to be honest. I'm gonna go River. I feel like Forest is too scary. I feel like I've done most of this quiz already. I mean, obviously I've done it before. I've done it 4 times already, but I've always thought that the questions would be different. Like the Patronus, the question is always different. So I'm not so sure why the sorting is the same. Because the last time I did this quiz, if it's the same like way, I got a Gryffindor, and I don't want to be a Gryffindor because I know I'm not a Gryffindor. I shouldn't be a Gryffindor. I actually really like the idea of studying ghosts, and I remember choosing this as my answer because ghost is something which I can become eventually. I mean, if you're following the basic lore about how ghosts exist, it's something that I could potentially be, something that a lot of people could potentially be. So I feel like understanding what life after death is I think it will make the idea of death a little bit more calming. So I think I'll go for ghosts. If you're attending Hogwarts, which path will you choose to take? What if your housemate has cheated in a Hogwarts exam by using a self-spelling quiz? Okay, I don't think I've done this question. I don't think I've done this question. Okay, this is good. This is interesting. I might do that, to be honest. I might do that. And just say I do not know. But yeah, I do hope someone else will tell Professor Flitwick the truth. But like I say, I just want to get involved in any drama. I don't want to be in that position. And in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if I come first or second. So yeah. As of now, I think I could use a bit of the glory right now in my life. Black or white? Probably. Such a vague question. Like, for what? Like, I like to dress in black stuff. I feel like white is too clean. I'm not clean enough. But at the same time, like, the idea of like darkness and black is just not as appealing as white. I'm going with white. Hufflepuff! I knew it. I'm doing a weird dance right now. I'm a Hufflepuff. I knew it. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm happy to be Hufflepuff. I got the right cap. I don't feel like I'm wasting this money. I did almost want to buy a Hufflepuff cup, which cost like £50. The Hufflepuff cup, I wish I got it, but you know what? I'm fine. I'm a Hufflepuff. I'm happy. Yay. So anyway, we're gonna end this video right now. I'm glad I'm a Hufflepuff. So yeah, I guess that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you do, please subscribe and like, and we shall see you next time. Goodbye. Here it is, my Hufflepuff scarf from the Platform 9 3/4 shop. The detailing is pretty basic. I don't think it's the same scarf that I saw in the London studio, but it's still pretty nice, and I'm still pretty happy, and it's still not that cheap. I like it. This is practical.